Hi Padel Drivers, how you doing? I'm Gonzalo, the coach of Rocket Padel Bristol, the biggest padel center of the UK, and today we're going to be showing you 5 things that pro players do and you don't. Vamos! Number 1, you have to use more defense. Think about this. When the ball touches the fence, it becomes really unpredictable. So it is a really good tool to have when you are attacking. When I say play into the fence, everybody's thinking here about the rulo. But there is another shot that is super good that we can play to the fence. It's the backhand volley, in my case. If I was on the other side, it would be the forehand. So it's a shot that I can even play in the first volley right after serving, and it could look something like this. So the ball is going to come to my backhand, and I'm gonna play to that side of the court, opening up the face of my racket. Super efficient. I'm gonna give you 2 tips to do this shot efficiently. The first one is the point of impact. I have to touch the ball really in front of me, okay? And the second one is that I have to try to touch it on the outside, okay? So I have to open the face of my racket so that is already pointing to the fence. Karim, can you feed me a couple, please? So I touch the ball in front of me and I open the face of the racket a lot. Again, right there. And now I'm gonna give 2 tips for those advanced players. The first one is that you don't need to play super fast. Okay, we are looking for that unpredictable rebounds. So it's not gonna help us playing faster. The second one is that you should play with more margin than usual. Okay, you don't wanna go for the intersection of the fence and the glass, and you don't wanna go either for this area really close to the door. It's okay to go to the central area of the fence because it's gonna be easier for us to put the ball there. Remember, the first thing is that the ball goes in. The second thing that the pros do and you don't is they play more drop shots. Okay, this is a really good way to bring the opponents to the net and open up new angles. So play more drop shots.
This is abuse يا بطاطس.
We have an intruder today. He wants to join the drop shot tutorial. Ay! Patatas! A very good moment to play the drop shot is when the opponent is playing the last shot with the weight backwards. So I'm gonna be playing here in the volley, and whenever I see a good moment to play the drop shot, I'm just going to open the face of my racket and the ball is gonna finish really close to the net. I'm gonna give you 2 tips to play the drop shot in a better way. The first one is that your preparation has to be exactly the same as a backhand volley. Okay, because if you prepare it too short, they're gonna know that you're playing the shot. And our intention is to hide what we're doing till the last second. So I'm going to prepare like a normal backhand volley, but at the end I'm just going to slow down my hand. And the second tip is that if you can try to play a little bit with the slide. So when the ball bounces, goes backwards and gets closer to the net. Okay. What's the problem with the drop shot? That if you don't play a good drop shot, you might get destroyed. So make sure you choose really carefully when is the right time to go for that shot.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
And the third one is the split step. What's the split step? So it's like a little step that we do to allow us to move more easily when we are especially at the net position. Okay, so I'm gonna have the weight of my body in my toes, I'm gonna jump a little bit, and then I'm gonna quickly go to the direction that I'm interested in. Key things about the split step. The first thing is that you don't need to force it and jump too much. It's just something to start the movement and get yourself really active in the volley position. It also improves the focus when you're at the net. And the last thing is the hardest part is to time it accordingly. Remember, I'm going to start doing it when the opponent is touching the ball. Number 4, and many people don't know this. Have you noticed where the pros play when they are at the net and they want to win the point? Yes, they play cross. Why? Because, let's say I'm here in the forehand position, okay? If I want to finish the point there, it's quite hard because I only have this space for my swing. However, if I go cross, I can use the whole direction of my body and I can accelerate way more than if I was playing in parallel. So remember, if I get a forehand volley here, it's way easier for me to try to finish the point there than try to finish the point in the parallel, because it's more likely if I play there that my ball goes to the glass or to the net because I have less margin to play with. And remember guys, if I was playing on the left side, okay, and I had a backhand volley, it's exactly the same. I would have to play to that end of the court. Remember, when we are trying to play cross, it's super important to adapt the point of impact to hit it slightly in front of me. Okay, in parallel I will have to hit here, but in cross I have to touch it in front of me. So with that tip about the point of impact and doing a full swing, your winners will be way more effective. And before we jump to number 5, if you are liking this video, please like and subscribe because it really motivates us to keep bringing cool Padel content. And number 5 is the classical Padel combo that you will see in every single pro Padel match. And it is, I'm starting here at the net position, I'm gonna play a really good volley, and as soon as I see that the opponent is going to struggle with this one, I'm going to step in and try to kick it out of the court. Let's see some demos. The key thing here is that when you spot an easy ball, you have to prepare your racket above the ball to put a lot of slice. And then the moment you see the opponent letting that ball go in the glass, is your perfect moment to approach the net as he is not seeing you moving forward. So try it and let us know in the comments if it works for you. Hopefully after this video you start to play more like a pro. Let me know in the comments if you found this helpful, and we will see you in the next one. Vamos!